Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dad Quest, where we bring family-friendly gaming straight to you. Today we're jumping right into Soulframe with one more video for you guys this week. We're going to talk about factions. How do you pick it? How do you level it up? And what can you get from it? But to start that, we're going to go ahead and head back to our home base. I want to pop into my tent here where the character editing happens. Because that's just going to help me explain a little bit about this. So when you first start the game and you're choosing your initial pact, you're choosing based off of spirit, grace, or courage. In doing so, that's going to choose your starting weapon, starting armor, but what the game I don't believe tells you is that's also going to give you your starting faction. So when you're choosing, if you've chosen the spirit, that's going to be Alca's Children. If you've chosen courage, that's going to give you Kith of Kings. And if you've chosen grace, that will give you Silent Rose. And that's going to unlock the world quests for you in game once you get to that point. And I'm going to show you where those are located at. As you're walking around the map, they will pop up everywhere. The map is broken into zones, which the game does not do a good job showing you on the map. But let's say I, by foot, ran all the way up into this northeast corner here. The quests that are popping up down in the lower left there that you can see, we just have a 3-star one that popped up north of where I'm at. The quests are going to shift to be in the general area I am. So as soon as I cross one boundary, move into another, the quests where I'm at right now would vanish, and a few minutes later we would start seeing them pop up closer to where I'm at again. So what are the factions though? What's the purpose of them? How are you going to utilize those? Well, first I want to get us down to our faction base. I'm going to use one of my seeds to get down there, even though it is just a few feet. But for the sake of the video and me not having to run there for you guys, I want to get you there. So your standing is going to start at 0 points. And you can check your faction standing by coming to the enclave, talking to the faction leader, which we'll find at the bottom of the hill here. And you basically just say, hey, what's my standing? You start out at 0. You need to go around and do the world quests that pop up, the world missions. They're going to be 1-star, 2-star, or 3-star. Obviously, it should be pretty simple to understand the 1-stars. They're going to be a lot easier, but they're going to give less overall reputation. 3-stars will be the harder, and they will give you more reputation. On top of that, you want to make sure to maximize your reputation gains, you are in the higher level areas if you can handle it, because those will also give you more reward based off the higher difficulty. So here we can see I have a handful of options, and I can say, where do I stand? I stand at Plant Friend level 2, and I need 20,000 points to level it up. Initially, it's going to cost 5,000, and then it jumps pretty quickly because you start at 0, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, and so on. When you're out doing these quests, a word of caution for you is once you've noticed, pay attention once you complete the quests. On your right hand of your screen, the progress bars are going to show up. If it shows you're stuck at 5,000 and you're not gaining any more reputation, that's because you need to go back to your enclave and level that up. And that option would be right underneath the experience here. It would say level up or something similar to that. Now, the other thing to note is you can purchase things, favors from your faction vendors. This is going to cost you essentially reputation. That's also going to be the currency. I have 3,800. Takes me 20,000 to get to rank 3. If I decide I want to buy some items, though, that's going to lower my current reputation gains. You won't go back levels. You're not going to go from level 2 to level 1 or level 1 to level 0. You'll just get down to 0 points, and you've lost that progression. So you need to choose what you want to do, if you want to purchase some of these items or if you want to level up the faction. I personally suggest hitting level 3 before you spend anything. What that's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to buy these sacred shimmers. And what sacred shimmers are good for is one of the things you can craft is it helps you change your faction leader. If you're not necessarily the biggest fan of the faction you're with, you need a sacred shimmer, and then you need to find the totems from the representing faction you want to be. So for example, with the Sprout folk here, it would be, I want to say it's even in the vendor shop here. It might be this thing here. You're looking for the talisman. So Sprout Folk Seed for Alca's Children, Medallion of Mora for Kith of Kings, and Roses Bodkin for the Silent Rose. These are found in rare chests within the Glades, Durmok Undercity, or anywhere in Midrath. It has a chance to drop out of some of these chests. So these are items you would need, as well as having that Sacred Shimmer, and then you can craft that and switch factions. So that's a little bit about the factions. I'm still very new to it myself, still learning and still understanding. My goal is to hit level 3 before I do any of this. I'm not the biggest fan of the Sprout folk. I'm personally wanting to be part of the Silent Rose. So I'll be working at that a little bit later. And if I find out any more useful information or any tips and tricks that might help you guys, I will definitely help out there. The last thing I did want to show you is I've been given some tips online about the fastest way to complete some of the reputation grind. And there is a specific set of quests you can do for your faction, and it's not faction specific, so you can do this no matter who you're part of. You don't have to be part of the Sprout folk like I am. But if you go to, let's get my map all the way up here. Let's get out of this cave so we can see. Just give me a minute here. All right, we should be able to see my full map now. If I zoom out and I'm looking around, some of these quests are going to take you into a dungeon. For example, I've had one take me into Durmok Undercity. I've had one take me into the Glades of Andoran. And what'll happen is when the dungeon's done, all of a sudden I'm way down here. My exit is at the bottom, right here. That's not where I want to be. I want to be where I came in. You have two options. You can use the waystones within a dungeon to get back to the very entrance and exit that way, putting you right back out up here. Or what I've found more useful is if we draw a line from basically this town and we come up here, over here to this town, and we stay in this northeastern area, the quests that spawn will not take you into dungeons. On top of that, they're very quick and easy to complete, even the 3-star. A lot of them are going to be go steal this scroll, pick some flowers, and kill a quick boss that's on patrol in the area. And those will repopulate very quickly. I believe that's the fastest way to grind your faction standing. And like I said, it will work for any of the factions. You can be Silent Rose, you can be Alca's Children, or you can be Kith of Kings. It doesn't matter. And the spot that I've found best to get these quests to spawn in this upper area is I will stand next to the crypt here. Excuse me, apologies, I'm still getting over that cold. But I'll stand next to that crypt, or I'll come up and walk around this town a little bit, and soon enough I have the quests spawning all over me. Personally, I'm choosing the 3-star. They're easy enough I can complete them, and I'm gaining a lot of faction standing. So that's all I really have for you guys today. Just wanted to make a real quick video talking about the faction standings, how to change factions, what are some of the items you can buy, and what you should do. Now, in terms of the differences between the factions, I'm not entirely certain myself. I haven't been able to change yet, and I'm still not really looking into spoilers online because, as I've stressed in the past, there's not a lot to this game right now. If I look everything up, I'm going to run out of things to do real quick. So hopefully you're enjoying my videos. You're learning on my journey with me as well. And if anything's helped, drop a like, drop a subscribe, hit me with a comment. Let me know what you think. I do still have some keys I can help give away for anybody who might want to try to get some access to this game. Feel free to leave me a comment on that as well if you're interested. So until next time, guys, have a great day. Enjoy the holidays that are coming up, and I appreciate your support. Take care.